I'm going to run through the features on this. This is a Vox AC50cp2. I'm just going to run through a few of the features and kind of give you an idea of some of the tones it can come up with. I'm going to start off on channel 1, which is the clean channel. I'm going to put the gain at about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Treble and mids and bass are all just at about 2 o'clock. It's got a tone cut knob on it, which lets you cut out some of the highs. If you're playing with like a Fender or something that's single coil, helps you kind of tame some of that harshness. And each channel has a separate volume along with the master volume. So I've got the channel volume set at about 10 o'clock. Playing through a bridge pickup. On the bridge pickup, and I go to the front pickup there, the neck pickup. I'm going to raise the gain on this channel just a little bit without really changing anything. I'm going to put it at about 1 o'clock, and you can see it can kind of dirty up a little bit. It kind of varies by how hard you pick it. Has a nice breakup if you get into it a little bit. If you pick it on that without changing anything. If you really dime it. That gives you an idea kind of about the first channel. I usually run it clean and use the second channel for my distortions and such. I also have pedals that I run with it, but this amp I've been trying to use strictly without the distortion pedals. If I switch over to the second channel, it has a couple of different features. It has a bright switch and it has a mid boost, and so you can turn that up and it really gives it a kick. It has a separate, both channels have separate bass, treble, and mid controls. Also the second channel has a presence control, which I usually run at about 2 o'clock. Both channels have a separate independent reverb, and like I said before, they both have an independent volume. So just to give you an idea, this is with the gain set at about 9 o'clock, without the boost or the bright control on. So on the bridge pickup. That's with it at about 9 o'clock. If you turned it up about halfway, it starts to dirty up a little more. That's with the bright switch off. I usually leave the bright switch on. You can tell it just brightens up the tone just a hair. Just gives it a little more bite, which I kind of like in the distortion. But if you don't like it, you can roll it off. Channel, even with the gain halfway up, you can still get relatively clean if you pick light, but you get into it a little more, it really kind of dirties up. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the channel with the boost off. Kind of crank it on up, gets a little dirtier. That's really pretty much cranked. Show you when to roll it back to about 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna turn the boost on and just kind of give you an idea of how different the channel is. That's what the gain at about 9 o'clock. Now if you turn it up to about 12, you can crank it. To me it gets a little bit muddy when you turn it all the way up, but you may love it. So you can see it breaks up really nicely even with like a Strat, just a regular Strat. I haven't had a chance to play a Gibson through it. I don't have one right now. So I'm sure that it'll really break up even more with a high output humbucker. But all around my style of play, which is more vintage type stuff, is really nice as far as vintage type breakup on both channels. Really love the clean channel on this one. Just really happy with it. It really complements my Fender Hot Rod Deluxe really well. It's just a little bit different tone. It's a little brighter. And so hope that gives you kind of a glimpse of the Vox AC50cp2.